Hey, hello guys. So we are here at the Orange Peel with Lifecurse. This is for their CD release show, and we're gonna interview them, ask them a couple questions. So to start out, the first question would be, what is the meaning of this album?
Mainly relies on lyrics. It's just,
I mean, the album it's called The Wolfy Feet. It's if you Google the Cherokee tale, it's basically just any allegory that you've read throughout, whether it's the Bible or the Quran or whatever you want to read. It's always the struggle between good and evil, light and dark, whatever. So that's just kind of what it is. And but the way that we've kind of approached it, whereas it's like a lot of bands, it's just like, okay, we're telling it from this side of you or this side of you. We kind of tell the stories where like both sides are kind of reliant upon each other. So the light needs the darkness, and the darkness needs the light. It's like just the balance of yin and yang, I guess. That makes sense.
What is your favorite song to play live?
Strictly from this album?
Just anything.
Oh, anything.
In general?
In general? Wow, that's actually a really good question.
what would you guys favorite?
Off this album, I think Buzzer Bait's my favorite one. This is pretty jamming, and you can really rock out to it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That and probably Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Mhm.
It's awesome.
I'm trying to think.
I feel like that's a really good anthem. I really like Boy Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just it's
Some
fun.
of the lyrics is good too.
Fortunes, Fortunes is a song that like a lot. It's like a sleeper song. Like a lot of people have been like coming back, like, yo, this song, like, you guys have pushed like all these other songs, but this song that's the one.
Straight and to the
like,
point.
So
And what's funny about that song is me and him wrote most of it when we were 17 and didn't use it until now, and I'm 32. So I mean, like, it's been in the works for 15 years.
It's awesome to hear that people are liking it. It kind of is back in the new metal day, like when we wrote that. So I would say that's one of my funnest too.
But I'll say of all
Just quick,
time,
straight.
this one that always hits is Dead Weather, man. Like every time we play it, no matter where it is, it's like
Yeah,
it captures the room every time.
that is true. It's the one that people can sing along with. It's out there enough.
It feels good to play that one too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I'd say there's a couple in there in the mix,
That's right.
but they're definitely all fun.
What's your favorite part about playing these types of shows?
Just being able to
define these types.
Like these local shows.
like a big stage.
I mean, this isn't just like any local show.
Well, yeah, I
We're
know.
at the Orange Peel.
Yeah. Like shows like the
It's
Peel.
like let's make a mistake.
So,
I mean, this.
What do you like about like playing shows?
it feels like it actually helps. All the hard work we put in, we can actually go up there and show it off. The sound. Well,
I know you're a drummer, but you speak into the mic.
He's like, what?
But like, I don't know. There's nothing like having monitors that work. Being able to hear what you're playing. But also just getting out there and to know that the crowd is hearing what we want them to. It's in depth. The sound checks. You can actually get up there and be worry free when it comes to sound going out, or can they hear me? That kind of those questions that you'll ask on a little stage with no monitors, no mics on the drums and things like that. Or
guy
on the
with no
cats.
teeth is like,
Yeah, man,
sounds good, man.
And here they have like an elevator, like like that one show we played in Philadelphia. We had to carry everything up like 3 flights of stairs.
And
No, that was
Staten Island.
New York.
No, it was in Philadelphia too at that strip
Oh
club.
yeah, no, that's right. You were there.
Yeah.
But Staten Island, he was like, yeah, your show's on the 3rd floor, and then we get up to the 3rd floor, and there's a kitchen. So we're like, oh, so it's not, are we playing in the kitchen? It's like, oh no, it's the next one. So we go up to the next one, and there's just an elevator. And we're like, hey, there's nothing on this floor either. He's like, no, it's the next one. All right. So we're like, it's the 5th floor. Just say the 5th. The 5th fucking floor. It was so like, and it was like literally like sweltering hot. It was 100. Like we, instead of sleeping in our van, we walked around New York City to cool ourselves off at 4 o'clock in the morning because it was so hot.
Oh my! I've never felt that kind of heat. Like literally, we were on the sidewalk. Like we fell asleep in the van and felt fine at night. Woke up in the morning, we just start falling out of the van just because, like, oh God, I think we're gonna die. Like, couldn't stop.
We almost got kicked off the ferry because we were sleeping on the ferry because it was like cold breeze.
Yeah, that breeze was amazing.
They were like, hey, they were beating on the walls with nightsticks. They were like, hey, you can't sleep here. It's like,
just enjoying the ride, man.
It's like, we're not from here. We're just a band, please. Please, may we have some more?
I think honestly the funniest part of all the shows is it's almost guaranteed that something interesting is going to happen every time.
Right.
Here maybe not because, you know, it's the Orange Peel and they got it together, but most places there's always something. Blown tire. You know, we get a lot of bonding time on the side of the interstate a lot. You know, we're just sitting there hanging out waiting on the tow truck.
Hoping the tow truck comes and then...
Have to hand back the trailer down a mountain in California. Stuff like that. You know.
Stuff, you know, good times.
So within the past year, we've backed our trailer down a mountain by hand in 110 degree heat, and we've also nearly frozen to death in an RV in like 8 degree weather. So it's like we've hit both ends of the spectrum. So that's just kind of that's where we're at as a band.
Yeah, it's
like
like
light and dark,
really nice.
hot and cold. You know, that's just what we do. You know, if there's a shitstorm, we attract it.
Yeah,
It's
bring the
coming to
chaos.
us. So. But it's better somebody else. It's better us than somebody
But
else.
we still came to rock.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're here to do.
I think anybody else would just grumble under the pressure. I think that's what sets us apart.
I believe you, we've had those battles. But we made it.
Picking the trailer up in Boston to
Yeah, parallel parking.
And then we took a picture of it, like, look how good we parked.
Parallel
It's like
parked
totally parallel
in
parked.
downtown Boston on like a Saturday night with a trailer. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
it was wild.
I do still I look at that because it'll pop up on my memories and stuff, and it'll be like, look at his parking job. Looking like, damn, I didn't think that was gonna fit.
Damn Will made his own parking space in Oakland.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you can't park here, it's $30. We're like,
Watch me.
up on the sidewalk. It says we unloading.
I'm like yelling this at this random person that's just walking down the road. Turns out that's the owner and the bartender of the club that we're playing at.
We unloading.
Yeah, it's like this is where we're parking. Like, well, because we almost fought.
Yeah.
The parking attendant
like red
in
hot.
Hollywood, like,
Oh boy, don't make me get out of here.
this guy wouldn't let us unload after the people who worked at the venue told us we could. It's like, bro, these people work here. They shot November Rain here. I'm not listening to you. Are you in November Rain? No.
No.
Fuck you.
You call that tow truck. You call the tow truck. We'll be done for you. We get there. How's he gonna get this van and this damn 12-foot trailer out of this parking lot?
That's right. How's he gonna do it?
Have you ever seen fucking Austin Powers where he's like trying to like back that cart up in a hallway? Like that's what a guy would look like trying to tow hard shit out of there. Like it was absolutely
If
ridiculous.
you want to know the guy we're talking about, let's see. If you watch,
Here we go.
what video is it? I showed it to you. It's at the front of some video. It's the Lemmy statue premiere.
Right, yeah, at the
It's on YouTube at the Rainbow. The Lemmy statue premiere. That guy, that parking lot attendant, is right at the very
Martin, we just stalked this motherfucker.
He's on it.
I just don't like this guy at all.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Anytime
Fuck that guy.
actually like one of the bands we're playing with tonight, Light Divided was like, they were like, we're in Hollywood, what should we do tonight? And I like commented, I was like, go fight the parking attendant at the Rainbow, please. Like beat his ass. Fuck that guy. Like,
Yeah,
God.
he was so rude though. Like he could have been, you know, it would have been a lot more understanding if he was polite
Just
about
polite
it.
about
You know, but it was just more like straight up coming out with fucking fighting words, you know.
It's like, well,
He wanted
But
his
yeah,
ass.
to that question, Orange Peel is nice because it's like
we don't have to deal with stuff like
it's
that.
hometown. You know, we don't. The adventure is fun because we get to show our professionalism. We don't have to fight bouncers. And, you know. things of that nature.
Get offered hand jobs by weird people.
Virginia.
We have been through some shit.
I'm very sorry for this interview. It took a strange turn.
This is great.
Hell yeah.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
like,
you get
Science, man. It's part of
9
the-
years in like 35 states, you see some shit.
Yeah.
Like America is a big country. Like,
That is.
there's
So it's always nice
we
to play.
pulled up to this one gas station in Kentucky. We were the only people there, and we walk inside, and the entire place just smells like hot piss. Like if you've ever been in a sauna, and it's like somebody
Yes,
like
ma'am.
just a bunch of cats, like 30 cats, just were just peeing in a sauna. Like we walked in this gas station to go like use the bathroom, get some water and stuff like that, and we just so happened to park at a gas pump because we had a van and trailer. And the guy was like, "Y'all can't park there." It's just like
See,
no customers
No
like
one's
whatsoever. It's like, well, you got a black guy. Like, I'm a white. It's just like that's like literally like that's the type of shit.
Yeah,
that
why
you
can't we
find-
park at the gas
Yeah,
pump?
like,
I mean, we're at a gas
there's
station.
nobody buying like you've got two pumps. They're two-sided. Like nobody's here. Nobody's coming here for a long time. Like, it's just you just see
Just
some
luck
like,
of the
weird
draw for
things.
us, man. You know?
And I bet
He
we're the
tried
only-
to park us in Compton one night at
Oh,
Walmart.
Mighty boy.
I didn't even know, dude.
He didn't even know
Google
we were
Maps did
at.
not tell me I was going to Compton Walmart, okay?
It's like,
I was like, there's no Walmart here, the closest one,
Jared, go.
I woke up and I was like, where
I
are
need
we
alarm
at?
signs when I'm going down the
Compton,
road.
go! Just keep driving.
Like, right before you woke up, I kind of had this like weird feeling about this road because there was literally, it was almost 4 in the morning, and there was people walking up and down this road, just, you know, hooping and hollering. And it was just like, oh, Lord, please let this van not break down right now, please. Let's make it out of here alive. And then Will wakes up and he's like,
Let's
we're
go.
in Compton, Jared. I was like, oh God, I'm in the gas harder. Let's go.
We're like in a parking lot of like a Walmart parking lot in Compton. And I'm like, we cannot stay here.
No, we
like,
cannot.
Like, let's go.
I
I
didn't even.
don't remember where we ended up. We ended up in like Rancho Cucamonga, which is
Yeah.
like super white. Like,
It's just right now.
somebody called the cops on us because we were parked there. It's like we went from like Compton to where it's like nobody's calling the police to like Rancho Cucamonga, where it's like,
It's like, yeah.
yeah, it's like there's some sketchy guys like in a van.
I believe I saw them come.
What are they doing? It's like they're brushing their teeth and stretching.
I don't understand this.
What's going on?
Question number 3.
Yeah, I guess we
Sorry. Question number 3.
Yeah. Let's just moving on.
So, this is for each of you to personally answer. Why do you play music?
I don't know what I'd do without it.
It's still my answer. Because what are you supposed to do? At least it's what I'm supposed to do. I figured.
black.
Yeah. It helps. I don't know for anybody else.
For me, it's how I've always expressed myself. I guess got out emotions. You know, being a drummer, I've been able to beat the skins instead of beat up people. I guess I don't know. But honestly, it really
Best answer ever.
hell yeah. But seriously, on the like me and Matt have been playing music so long, like it kind of became a part of me because we've been playing since I can remember, you know. And,
I mean, beating on pots and pans and like
yeah,
dishes.
starting with pans and a cooler as a snare. I even configured my own bass pedal from an old hockey goal. And like put a spring on it and it'd break every third time I'd hit it. But I mean, I don't know. I couldn't not play music. You know, it's just too much a part of who I am. Ain't good with it.
It's the only way that I can like scream words at people and they sometimes pretend to listen to me. But I don't know. It's like, so with metal, it's like the aggressive vocal style and like people may pay more attention to it. So it's just like, oh wow, this guy is like very pissed off about something. Maybe I should listen to what he has to say and read his lyrics and try and figure some shit out. But no, it's just what feels right, you know, just like what everybody else says. It's, you know, it's your creative outlet. So.
I guess for me, it's about being a part of something that is much bigger than myself individually. That's the best way I can describe it. And I don't know, I guess heavy metal, rock and roll music it's about doing whatever the fuck you want to do, because you only go through this life once, and you might as well live it up and fuck shit up along the way.
Marcus YOLO.
That's kind of like the same. My life wouldn't be the same without music. Me, it's kind of more of like I learned how to play guitar, but like I instantly started writing my own songs. I never really tried to learn anybody else's, and that's where it is for me. Like I've written most of the songs for this band, not all of them, obviously, and it's I don't know. I just get enjoyment of being able to like speak with my hands and not my mouth, because everybody in here knows that every once in a while I'll put my foot in my mouth. But when the stage comes on and I turn my amp on, all they see is what I do with guitar, and they don't know anything else about me except for that. And I don't know, it's kind of fun. I like it.
It's gonna be fun.
And lastly, what do you guys plan for the future?
Getting drunk. Getting drunk.
You know, it's where do we go from here? You know, I don't know. I guess I'll hold it. But where to go from here, boys? We've had a long
They
journey.
asked you the question.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Don't ask us this question.
Well, I'm not
Answer
asking.
it.
Well, it's all of us in this. You know, is this to Lifecurse in general, or is it?
It's to Lifecurse in general.
You know, there's some hurdles we have to hurdle. You know, there's some things we gotta get down and talk about. But other than that, you know, this album is the best material we've ever put out. You know, I feel like it's the most bound to put us places we never thought we'd be. You know, it's already done that for us, but what's next is it's kind of up to how we collectively gather. You know,
The
everybody has their
showbiz
own way.
rule, sorry. Showbiz rule is the show must go on. So that's just where it's going to be at.
Right.
Yeah, we're just going to push.
Right answer.
Somebody picked him.
Every time.
Just push it as hard as you can. See
Right.
what
I mean,
happens.
we've all got
Do your
kids
best.
now. They're coming. Most of us. at
Nope,
least.
I don't. I'm not ready for
You know,
one.
there's things that we're gonna have to factor in. I'd love to say we could hit the road 3 months out of the year, but you know that might not be the case these next couple of years.
We'll figure it out.
You know,
We'll push forward.
but we'll still be here, still be riding, still be doing it up with our fist up.
Hell
Fist up somebody's asshole.
Whoa.
So I think the band just goes forward. It's just that's really our biggest thing. Is just to always
Gotta add that.
keep pushing forward and just keep giving a voice to the voiceless. Keep giving people who just need motivation to do something with their lives, to not just be another cog in the system. To be like, hey, you're special. You're an individual. Like you can do something that matters, that changes the world, that impacts people. Like that's like the biggest thing is like you meet like just on the cusp of this album releasing, you just meet so many people that have been fans of the band for a long time, and then people that are like newer fans of the band that are discovering it, and you just kind of like you look back and you're just like, holy shit, like this is done a lot of stuff with this, and we've played with a lot of bands that like, you know, we played with the Ghost Inside a week before their bus crash, and they just came back and played their first show since then, you know, and it's just like that's one thing I look at is just like, okay, so look at what happened to them when they were at like the height of their career that took them out. You know, their drummer lost a leg.
Yeah.
You know, their vocalist still can't really walk without crutches. You know, like guitar players lost fingers. Their driver died. The guy who was driving the other car died. You know, he has a family. He's got, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you see like that ripple effect of just like what can happen and how long. I mean, you know, they just got to the point where they were just like, yes, we can do one concert. That's it. Like, and that's been so long ago.
And that was the coolest tour. I mean, it was a locals only tour to where it gave all the local bands a chance to play with the Ghost Inside. I mean, it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah,
and they were just, again, back then, they were just like, just another band that was going to be like the breakout band, and then all of a sudden that bus wreck happened. It was just like, so you kind of look at it, you're just like, wow, I'm like very fortunate that hasn't happened to me, and I don't have to fight back through that, because I mean, like, that's the type of stuff that will like really like test yourself. Is like, I mean, I couldn't even imagine this guy if he lost a leg, like trying to. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that he would fucking find some way to jerry rig something on his little nub to play. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's like you don't really know like what life has in store for you until it's like dealt to you, and it's like you don't really know what you're made of until you're like really like pushed to like be something more than you know what you're able to give. So it's just important to think about those things, and you know we can have a lot worse things happening for us, but we're very fortunate in a lot of ways. So I think that's just like really, again, best thing is just like everything goes forward, because there's no reason to look back because you're not going that way.
I think we all love to play music, and we love to play music with each other. You know, it wouldn't be what it is.
No, that's a whole band question. Roddy answered, Jared answered, I answered. Y'all gotta answer.
I can't say anything different.
Can you repeat the question?
You can't type the words.
I'm a new guy.
You've been in the band 2 fucking years, Mark. You're not new.
Still new.
That's not new.
No, I agree with those guys. Just keep going. Don't ever quit. Because if you quit, you sure as hell won't make it anywhere.
That's right. I like that.
You quit.
Short
That's
to
it.
the point. That's it.
Just do it for the love of it. That's what it's all about. I mean, it's not like it's going to be like roses and candy all the time. And in all honesty, more times than not, it's probably going to suck a little bit. But that doesn't mean it's nothing good's going to come out of it.
It's the outcomes are.
So I don't know. I mean, as far as like we've all had our problems, but there's no other dudes that I would fight with in my life besides y'all. Like, I mean, we can argue like family, but we can also go up there and throw down. And then when the night's over, it's just a great night, like, I don't know, like there's nobody else that I can see myself doing it with, like on this serious of a stage, like, pushing. So, I mean, I've always had fun doing it, so.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And you guys can check the new album out. You can get it on iTunes, Spotify. You can pick up a physical copy. And make sure if this band has a show that you can make it to, try to make it out, support bands, because that really, really is big. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.